Do you guys hear that? That's the sound of buyers being able to breathe again. Inventory has raised 83% to almost 7,000 homes. That's blasting the months of supply past that 3-month balance line. Row and condo sellers are sweating bullets, while detached homeowners are white-knuckling that price reduction rider. After 4 years of bidding wars and sellers being in control, David the buyer finally gets the slingshot. Hey, I'm Jay Schultz, your Calgary Northwest Realtor. Tap like so this hits more Calgarians than a Stampede breakfast. All right, guys, stick around today. We're going to talk about who the market is good for, what segments are struggling, what quadrants are great. We're going to dive right into the CREB infographic quickly and then move on to some other parts. Benchmark price.
Let's bottom line this. What is this going to cost me?
$586,000, which is down about 3%. Sales, this is a big one. It's down about 16.5% to just over 2,200 sales last month. New listings creeping up at 4,200, which is 11% more than last year. Inventory, almost at 7,000 homes. It's a huge number.
So many delicious choices. What do I do?
Days on market, 33 days. This is slowly getting higher and higher as the months of this year increase. I expect it to be much higher as we see how slow July becomes with Stampede, realtors on vacation, parents on vacation, kids out of school, and people have already bought and sold here in this month. So look for that one to go up in the coming months.
I'm looking at it right now too. It's unbelievable. It's horrific and it's beautiful at the same time.
Months of supply. This is the big one, which shifts things in our market to just over 3 months of supply. That puts us into balanced market territory. Anne-Marie Lurie, a CREB economist, says more choice, steady rates, and a dose of economic uncertainty have many buyers sitting on the sideline.
Down Cougars, they strike first.
So the translation here is Calgary has moved from the Black Friday chaos to it being a regular Tuesday at Costco. Plenty of options, plenty of carts, and no more bidding wars. What are the hot property types? We've covered this in the past before. It's always good to see which segment of the market is doing well and what's struggling. Start off with the strongest, detached homes. Detached homes across the city are faring well. They're only down 0.4% from last year, with an average of that 764 for the price point. Semi-detached, this is the half duplex. Whether it be new, whether it be old, this one surprised me. It's actually up 1.5% year over year. Coming in at just under 700,000, so that leads me to believe it's the newer half duplexes in some of those newer areas that are driving that price growth. It's cheaper than a detached, it's better than a townhouse with condo fees. Row houses. These are the townhouse styles. These are the ones that have a small condo fee associated with them. The investors are starting to pull back on these, so these prices are down about 3% year over year. Average pricing for them is about $450,000. This is a sweet spot for buyers. Getting into these were a hot commodity 6 months, a year ago. Now the inventory is creeping up and the prices are going down. Apartments, $333,000 is the average on these, which is down from last year. It's down about 3.2%. This is a segment of the market that's really struggling. This is a buyer's paradise. There's lots of options. Condos are now a full-blown buyer's market. So you better be priced well. You better be clean. You better have done your paint job. Condos are tough to sell right now. Be priced right. Rows and condos, picture the Boxing Day clearance bins. Bright red price reduction stickers everywhere. Detached homes. Think Costco's $1.50 hot dog. Inflation has gone up. Inflation has gone down. There's more supply out there. But Costco refuses to budge. It's $1.50 for that hot dog. Just like that hot dog, those detached homes aren't changing their price. Hopefully there's some value here today, guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the market. As we move into July numbers next month, you're going to want to check those out because there's going to be a big shift to these numbers. Or you want to chat more? Click the link below. We'll hook up for a meeting. We'll chat about what you need in this market and where we can identify something that gets you a win.
Fate hangs on the thumb of our final judge. Thumbs up, average Joes!
Next up in our third segment here, what quadrants are doing well? One of my previous videos, we talked about the Northeast. The Northeast hasn't gotten any better. It's not a great spot. There's downward pressure huge in these areas. It's down almost 6% year over year. The average pricing over there is $496,000 now. Great if you're a buyer, tough if you're a seller. The East isn't faring much better either. It's down about 5%, and homes are even cheaper there at that $420,000 price point. Think Dover, think Erin Woods. Cheaper, rougher areas. It's a great spot for buyers. It's a great spot for investors. Rent is still high in the city. You're going to cash flow over there, especially with the lower prices in these older, cheaper areas. The Northwest is still strong. It's up 3.2% year over year, and the average price here is $643. $643 feels a little bit low when some of the livable stuff closer to downtown is at $730 price point. Yeah, into the ranchlands area, maybe Dalhousie, some cookie cutters in Tuscany has a bit more volume, so it's going to push those prices down. $643 in the Northwest. Let's do it. The Weston City Center. Average $720 in those areas. Still strong. That market is up. Recap here, Northeast buyers. You have so much power buying in those areas right now. Consider it if that's all you can afford. Consider it if you were looking for an investment. Northwest stays in the Emerald Zone. It's strong here. It's a great market here in the Northwest. Westsiders, still king of the hill. It is expensive over there in that west area. Aspen, Westgate, West Springs, nice homes, driving prices. They're doing really well, even if that inventory is creeping up. So what does this look like for a buyer? What's the buyer's playbook here with this data that we're getting about the market? Inventory is up, sales are down. How does that benefit the buyer? Number one, they should be getting that 120-day rate hold. Shopping stress-free, knowing what you can afford, taking advantage of the market when the property that you want or needs pops up. Inspections and financing conditions are back. They've been back for a couple months now. They're certainly back now. Average is probably 10 business days for those conditions. They're back. Use them. Do your due diligence on your home. Apartments and condos. Push for a price reduction. There is in multiple buildings, multiple units for sale. Push for the pricing that you want on a certain unit or move on to the next one. They're all going to be very similar. Get the one that you want at the pricing that works for you. This segment is not going to get better in the short term. There's likely a whole bunch more coming to the market in July and August as people try to sell prior to re-renting to students in the Mount Royal or the University of Calgary area. So look for supply on these to really increase in these next 2 months. And row houses. Ask for a longer possession. Ask for a possession that works for you. Sellers don't have a lot of choice. They crave that security. Maybe they're selling. Give them 90 days so they can find something and move up from their townhouse. What does this mean for sellers in this market? It's not great in some of these segments, some of these quadrants. You have to be priced strategically. Price for today, not for April. We're a different market than 3 months ago. There is no doubt. Need a boost in exposure for your property? Think about staging it. Get a stager in. Use your own stuff. Use their stuff. Pretend it's HGTV. You have to differentiate yourself from the other listings in your market. Declutter, depersonalize, deodorize. Deodorize for sure.
All right, everyone, let's tidy things up.
Detached owners. These guys still have the swagger. There's more inventory, but prices haven't dropped a ton on these. This is a strong segment. But don't let your ego overprice. Everyone thinks their home is emotionally worth more than it is. Rely on the data. The buyers out there right now, they smell blood in the water. The economist for CIBC, Benjamin Tall, thinks that we're going to see by the end of the year, the Bank of Canada adjusting our lending rates from 2.5 to 2.25. Reaching this by the year's end, we have some ways to go. We're parked in now at 2.75. The Bank of Canada has suggested that for July 30th, when they do the next rate announcement, if these tariffs are still going on, if there's still insecurity in the market, we could see a rate reduction at the end of this month. So Benjamin Tall's prediction hasn't come true yet, but it's pretty close to happening. Bottom line here, buyers, start your engine. We're moving into the territory that favors you. Sellers, price smart or sit on the market. There you go, guys. A quick one today. We just wanted to chat about the market numbers as they come out. No major shifts. Certainly we're seeing things favor the buyer. The Northeast still sucks. Smash that like button, share with a friend. Please leave a comment. It helps me out. It helps grow my business. I'm looking for 200 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Quick recap. Buyers, this is the market for you. Northeast sellers, good luck. Northwest, stay strong. Catch you guys on the next video. If you haven't seen this one, check it out. 3 top communities for families in Calgary's Northwest. Peace.